Hi everyone, and thank you so much for being patient while we work through a few little issues, but we are here on Facebook Live to talk about a very special moment that we have happening here. I have Tara Dimick here from Envista, who is about to announce some very special news here related to the hashtag Top Zoo KTWU project, and Shelby Revelle from the Topeka Zoo. We are here to make a very special announcement. Now, would you like me to announce it, or would you?
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so we now have a sponsor. Thanks to Envista, we are here to announce that Envista is now our sponsor for the hashtag Top Zoo KTWU cams. Yay! And yeah, it's awesome.
We're
Thank
excited.
you. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you
is
so
awesome.
much. Thank you so much. So we're going to be launching their logo here, thinking about less than 10 minutes, and you'll see that logo on your screen now on all of the camera streams that we have. So we have the 3 giraffe streams, and then we have the 1 tiger stream, and then we will be launching a couple new streams to be announced here very soon here at the Topeka Zoo, but those are currently happening, and once we have a little more detail for you, we will share that for you here very soon. So Tara, I thought I'd check with you. I know you're very involved in the community. Envista is very involved in the community. So talk a little bit about your passion and the mission for Envista and why you guys do this.
So with Envista, you kind of think financial, right? We help you with all your checking and all those kinds of needs. But at the same time, to be financially healthy, you need to be healthy, right? And the community's got to be healthy. And when we started this year, we kind of had a conversation of how can we do it differently? How can we think about things that are leading and inspiring and impacting? And how can we think about organizations that lead, inspire, and impact? Because to us, that's what makes this community thrive, right? And so if the community thrives, financially you're thriving, you're doing better, we're all doing better, it's great, right?
Awesome.
So that's where we come from. And when we think about KTWU, we think about the webcams and we think about the Topeka Zoo, like what other partners can you find that have that leading, inspiring, and impacting, and on top of it, thinking of ways to be really innovative, right? So, like, we love that. If you're being innovative and you're thinking creatively and you're thinking for not just today, but like way in the future. We have like awesome kids here. I mean, that's, right? This is our future.
This is great.
The kids that you hear in the background, that's why we do what we do. And we're excited to be a partner with this. So.
Well, we thank you so much for your generosity and being able to help out with the Top Zoo KTWU cams. We've been going for many months now without sponsorship, but thankfully we've had a great group of people, our chatters, which Shelby will talk about here in a minute, that have been able to help keep the project alive and going. And that's one component of this project that we really did not plan on, is we created an entire community online around the world, didn't we, Shelby?
Yeah, it's been amazing. The support not only from our community, but around the world. Other countries who are watching in at all times, and you guys do a great job in the middle of the night monitoring.
Oh yeah, thank you,
at
Toodles.
different time zones, yes.
Yes.
But it's amazing what's come about just with our fan base.
Awesome. Yeah, that fan base and those chatters. We've been able to get helpers from the chat group to be able to assist us in being able to monitor those feeds, because as you know, the world never sleeps all at one time, and so we have to monitor those feeds at 24 hours a day, and so we thank everybody that has been able to assist with that as well.
Well,
So,
and that's
yeah.
part of what we love too, right? So almost a year ago, little Liz was being born,
Yes.
and Hope, my daughter's name is Hope, so we fell in love with Hope a while back when she was born. And so when little Liz was born, I ran upstairs, but I didn't know. It wasn't until I saw it coming up on the chat, all the chatters was talking, and I was going, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then together, we got to watch baby Liz be born together. We got to talk to each other and share that whole experience together across the world. It was amazing. It was amazing. I had so much fun doing that.
It was. I know Jay and I were there that evening, and it was just a truly amazing experience that I will never ever forget, is seeing Elizabeth being born, and she's just such a sweet little thing. I still look at her, and we have this little connection. I see her, I'm like, I remember you, so tiny.
Right,
well, not
it
really
builds
tiny,
and
but
deepens those relationships with the Topeka Zoo. And we just got that announcement that from Visit Topeka, how much better we're doing as a community and bringing people in. I think this is a big part of that, right?
Yes.
This is bringing people to be connected to our community and making them feel the love and relationship so much more than just I'm going to go visit the zoo. I love these animals. They're they're part of our lives.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
they are.
We are just so grateful that KTW gave us this opportunity. We met like over a year and a half
Yes,
ago, so
yes.
it's been going on for a long time, and time has just flown by.
It has flown.
It's amazing to see the opportunities that have came about, and we're even more excited now that one of our business partners in Vista is supporting the cams. When you talk about just engaging the community and more people in Topeka, we have ourselves, the Topeka Zoo, have gained over 10,000 followers in just like
Wow.
a few months after the cameras started. And so our reach is going beyond Topeka, and it shows because they have this chat group on Facebook. There's over 2,300 people, and they have become just the best of friends. They're constantly talking to each other, supporting each other beyond the zoo. It's amazing when somebody has a bad day, or maybe they lose a family member, or they're just going through a hard time. The support that the other chatters come through and help them with, and they've become this family. Back in May, the shirt I'm wearing, back in May, we had over 100 chatters come to Topeka and stay here, and we treated them to a nice event with animal experiences and a dinner and drinks and the shirts, just because we wanted to show them the Topeka Zoo, the zoo that they've come to love, even though a lot of them aren't in Topeka.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
I think that for a lot of the chatters, Topeka was not even known until the cameras came on, and a lot of those that came to visit had never been to Topeka before, so that was
Yeah.
pretty phenomenal. Yeah, the chat group has been tremendous. They've been huge supporters through this whole, so thank you guys. I just want to make sure that we are always thanking you for your support and continued support. While we do have Invista here as a sponsor of the cams, the support never ends. We're always continually looking for that support to assist, running the cameras and then launching new cameras and maintaining the cameras. Our chief engineer is on standby here. He's going to be launching that logo here soon. But Gary has, I've heard a wealth of wonderful language from Gary during this process, positive and I know there's been frustrating times, but we greatly appreciate everything that Gary and his team there at KTW have been doing to also keep us on the air, keep us going with the cameras. So,
There's so much you don't think about. 'Cause
No,
like the
yeah.
time zones that we talked about, so much can happen on the chat, or the cameras can go down at 3 in
Yes.
the morning, and you have all these people contacting us. But even for staff, like that was a big adjustment, because they went from being behind the scene. Everyone appreciates them so much, but their job is behind the scene, and then kind of getting used to being in front of the camera every day and getting texts or emails to Fawn in the middle of the night that something might be wrong at 3 in the morning. And sometimes it was nice to have an eye, watching.
Yes.
But KTW did a great job, and some of the chatter help, just monitoring, keeping it positive, what we want, and the amount of views that have come from this.
Yeah,
and
in May it was over 250 million views around the world, and that's 2 months ago, so I know that's upticked quite tremendously, and we'll even more here once we announce our new camera initiative that we're going to be doing. But yeah, 250 million minutes. We have the US, the UK. We have Japan, Canada. It's Germany. Every country that you could practically think of
Pretty amazing.
is tuning in to watch the animals here at the Topeka Zoo and Topeka, Kansas, which a lot of people are not familiar with. So, okay, so it looks like we are at 10:14. So we talked about the over 250 million minutes viewed around the world. So we're about to treat the world to our Invista logo. Let's see, I'm going to see if I can get the stream up here. Maybe we can take a look at this. I think Gary is going to be triggering that here any minute. So let's see. Actually, no, that's the wrong app. See, even us TV people get things wrong here. Okay, Top Zoo, KTW. So yeah, Top Zoo, KTW is where you need to go to see this. On YouTube, we'll go to the Abbey Cam, which is where we're nearest. I apologize, it is so warm out here. Okay, Gary, so whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and trigger that logo.
As we watch.
It's
like
no
anticipation
pressure
for the-
at all.
it's like waiting for it to flash on the screen.
And if this is indicative of how it started off with our live stream, so we might just talk for a few
5 or
minutes
10
and get
minutes, we'll have a logo up there.
and I'm like dying of sweat.
But
Woo!
it's really, the cool thing is we're so excited about the logo, but we really, it's about supporting the community for us.
Yes.
And being a small piece of that with what you guys have done, You know, I think back when you guys first got this started, and I remember, I think I had a conversation with Jay maybe before it started. Do you remember this? You said, I think this would be really cool, and then it launched. And I thought, I love organizations that think about that. What if? What if we tried this? And then they're willing to at least explore
Yes.
that before they shut it down. And you guys did that. So, and KTW does that consistently.
Yes. Yeah.
Asks the what if and then says, how do we make that happen? And it's been a pretty big lift to make it happen, but it's
Well,
so incredible.
Yeah, and that's been a thanks to our leader as well. Eugene is one of those that he is not afraid of risk, and he encourages all of us to take risks, and he's not afraid of failure either. You take a risk and you fail, you get up, you move on, and you make it better. And so when we went to a meeting with Jared and Fawn, and you know, this was on a winter day about 18 months ago, and we wanted to do fillers that we could put on social media here at the zoo. We were just going to tape some short things, and at the end of the meeting, we went from taping spots to installing an entire wireless infrastructure and
Which isn't
camera
easy at the
technology.
zoo.
And
No,
that was
Wi-Fi everywhere, but that's not
Oh
the
yeah,
case.
Gary can definitely speak to that. I know. Oh look, there we go.
Oh,
Yay! The
that's
Invista logo is
awesome.
up. So see, we'll just show
That's
that right up
awesome.
here.
So for those that might not know what Invista
Yeah.
is,
Okay, Stan.
we're a credit union right here in Topeka. We have branches in Lawrence and Hutchinson as well, and we help you with your financial needs, right? So anything you need when it comes to making your family financially successful, that's what we're about.
Awesome.
And I will
So-
say beyond that, they're about a lot more in the
Yeah.
community, because if you're following the giveaways they're doing right now, they've been picking nonprofits every month.
Yeah.
We were one
Yes.
of those lucky ones where we had raised over $2,500 and they matched up to $2,500, which helped us so much, not only with the money but the advertising and getting our mission out there, our nonprofit's mission. And so we were just one of 12.
Yeah.
There's a lot of others in the community that Invista is helping, get their mission out there, which is incredible. But financially, you're supporting so many nonprofits.
Yes.
Beyond everybody's banking needs, you guys do a lot in the community, and we are forever grateful for that.
Definitely. So we are most definitely grateful for that very much. So, and just to let you all know too, for any other potential sponsors that are watching, Invista is our first, and we hope that you can use Invista as an example of what it is that you can get when you become a sponsor of the Top Zoo KTW project.
Yeah.
It's not just limited to one. We have availabilities, and we are here to help and sponsor at any level. So,
and we hope
yeah.
we hope you do. I mean,
Yeah.
that's we're just a small piece of this, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you need more, and so if somebody else comes to the plate, that would just be so awesome to be able to ensure that this just keeps getting to go on. And it's just been such a big piece of building a relationship with these animals and with the people and with the zoo and with Topeka.
Yeah,
And getting people here to Topeka.
definitely
See what we
so.
have to offer.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tara.
Absolutely.
We greatly appreciate your generosity and Invista's generosity to come out here and be with us and be a part of the Topeka Zoo and the Top Zoo KTW Zoo cameras. And thank you, Shelby, for being with us today too.
Thank you both. You guys do a lot for us.
Awesome. And I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and sign off, but Jay and I are going to sign back on here in just a few minutes. We are going to walk around the zoo and feature the new sharks that are here. We're going to just share a few little things with you. So we hope that you'll stay with us. Just give us a few minutes to wrap things up, and we'll be back on here in just a moment. Thank you all for tuning in.